Welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg, and this is a 1970 Charger. There is a 318 under the hood, air conditioning, numbers matching. She is drop dead gorgeous. Beautiful restoration, new interior. Look at the paint. It is gorgeous. Look at that chrome. Beautiful. Fold down headlights. She is drop dead gorgeous. Look at the body lines on the hood. Look at that line. Nearly perfectly straight, lined up nice and flush with that front fender, looking sweet. Check out the Magnum 500 wheels. That door lined up perfectly with that front fender, lined up perfectly with that back quarter panel. And check out the interior in this beauty. Look at those door panels, beautiful. They look like they're brand new. Door jambs, nice and clean, nicely painted. Steering wheel looks like it's brand new. Center console's looking sweet. We got seat belts in the front and in the rear. Back seat also looks like it's brand new. Package tray looks like it's brand new. Headliner looks brand new. Dome lights working. Look at the gauges, beautiful. Air conditioner right there in the center console, looking sweet. She is gorgeous, guys. We'll grab the keys here so we can check out the trunk. Man, I can see reflections in that red paint. Of course, we got the NASCAR style fuel fill, because of course, you know, these cars did race NASCAR. We got great looking chrome back here. Great looking trim here around the tail lights. All of these cars, I always forget these keys going upside down. Look at the floor here, all nice and clean. You always want to look at the trunk floor on these cars. It's all painted in there. Wheel wells are nice and clean. It's all painted in there also. Everything in here is nice and clean. Bottom side of the deck lid's nice and clean. The lips here look good. When you look down the side of the car, straight as an arrow. She is a beauty. One thing about these Chargers, man, they look fast sitting still. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we don't do any consignment work whatsoever. That means we own this car. Right now we have a little over 200 cars in stock, and we own every one of those cars. So you bet we spend the time and check the cars out before we buy them. When they get here to the shop, we inspect them so we can answer any questions you may have about the car. So call Tom at 248-974-9513. Tom will answer any questions you have about the car. Now, I've been in the business for about 35 years, and I'm going to use all of those years to help you pick out your dream car. All right, let's take this beautiful Charger for a ride. I'll tell you what, this is one gorgeous machine. All original metal, looking sweet, sounding sweet. Now this car's got air conditioning, and it is a beautiful day. I do not have it on right now, but rest assured it is blowing cold. It's got an aftermarket radio in it, looking good. She's driving nice and straight, brakes are feeling good, and we can ship this beauty anywhere in the world. You give us a call at 248-974-9513. Tom will explain the whole process to you and how easy that process is. Now, we work with about 4 different banks on a daily basis. It's real easy to finance these cars. So if you need some help financing it, no problem whatsoever. We do it on a daily basis. Just give Tom a call. He'll explain the whole process to you. As you can see down here on the dash, the speedo's working. The clock's going tick-tock over there. I would not rely on it to keep time, but it is going round and round. The tack is working. Like I said, the AC does work. The automatic trans is working great. All the trim in here is looking good. Steering wheel looks great. I tell you, steering wheel looks like it's brand new. Horn's working. That radio is looking great. It is so black you can't hardly see it there. It's digital. Brakes feel good. Now we're close to the airport. If you'd like to come in, we'd love to have you. Even though we do sell about 95% of our stuff sight unseen, we'd love to have you come in and check it out in person or send an inspector. Matter of fact, we encourage you to come in and check it out in person. We'd love to have you. Now here's our building here. We're at 15100 Keel Street in Plymouth, Michigan. And we're about to do something nobody else on the planet does. We're gonna put this thing up in the air so you can check out the bottom. We're gonna pop the hood, check out the motor. We're gonna show you everything you need to see. All right, we're underneath this 70 Charger now, and it's pretty under here, guys. You can see it's got a new tank, new exhaust, frame looks good. You always wanna look at this cross member on Chargers. The drop downs too. These drop downs are original, looking good. In the rear end, right around the 355 gear, and it is an open rear end. You can see it's got new shocks on it. On the brakes, the guys pull those apart on every vehicle, make sure they're in good working order. Shine that light up here and we'll take a look at this. It's 741 case. You can see the mufflers, it's got some nice quiet turbo mufflers on them. Good looking frame here. Also, you can see the lifts on here. Frame's in solid shape. Floorboards look original to the car, solid. Looks like it's got some little bit of light undercoating on it. Nice and clean. Cross member, this is another thing on these cars. You gotta take a look at these cross members. You gotta take a look at this frame here, especially right in this area here on these frames. This is actually a proportioning valve going to the rear brakes so you can control how much pressure is going to the back. It does look like it's got a new set of brakes up front here, new flex lines here, new backing plates. Looks like the rotors are new. Everything's looking sweet up here. Bottom side of the motor's nice and clean. K-member looks good. Sway bar. Paint work on the bottom side of the front valance is looking sweet. Tire tread looks like it's definitely at least 75–80% tire tread there. BFGs. 215, 70, 15s, and I tell you what, chrome on those magnums looks brand new. I always try to get a finger up in here, feel around, make sure there's no patchwork, because again, that's a telltale sign of what kind of shape the car's in. Always look at the pinch weld. Always look at the bottom side of the rocker. Now on these Mopars, this is where the quarter panel ties into the rocker. So you're always gonna see a little bit of work right in here. So right in this area right here is where that quarter panel and rocker tie together. You're always gonna be able to see that. Everything looks good here. Spring, everything here also looks good. Floorboards are looking good, frame looks good, everything beautiful. Great looking chrome here. 275/60 15s here. Also feel this slip here where that inner wheelhouse goes to the quarter. Everything feels nice and tight there. You can also see that that wheelhouse nice and clean in there. Well, let's get under the hood and check out that 318. All right, under the hood here, we got a date code correct 318. Now, air conditioning has been added to this car, and they did a beautiful job sticking it in there. I tell you what, that pump, if it didn't look brand new, it would look original to the car. It does have power brakes. Everything under here is painted up beautifully. The car does have power steering. It's got its cast manifolds on it. Firewall's nicely painted. Like I said, everything about this car, beautiful. Take this car anywhere and be proud of it. 4-barrel carb on it, of course. Everything up in here is painted up nice. You can see they even painted up the condenser. Radiator looks like it's fairly new. Just a gorgeous setup here, guys. She's a Charger. She's got air conditioning. Call us, 248-974-9513, and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your driveway.